A very good morning to my dear 4th class children. Welcome back to our social class. Okay children, as you know, we completed our chapter 2. So now we are entering to chapter 3. So our chapter 3 is about transport. Okay, let's begin. I'll ask some questions to you. So you write it on in your classwork, otherwise in one book, then answer it. Understood? So in which vehicle do you enjoy traveling the most? So in which vehicle? So for me, I like car. I can enjoy car. When I sit in a car, I can enjoy my travel. So like that, you have your favorite vehicle, no? So why? Then you write that favorite vehicle and then you should write why you like. For example, I will tell my experience. Okay, when I travel in a car, I feel very happy. Why? Because I can see the sceneries outside. Understood? The trees and the mountains and the places from the window. That's why I like the car. So you should also write your favorite vehicle and why you travel in that favorite vehicle. Okay, then the next question. In which vehicle have you always wanted to travel and why? Always, not in a one day, all 365 days. So in the summer holidays, wherever you go, you want to travel in a particular vehicle, no? So almost all the days, so in which vehicle you want to travel and why you want to like that vehicle. Okay, C1. Imagine that all the vehicles and the roads of your city, town, village have disappeared. Disappeared means there is no vehicles, there is no roads and in your city, town and vehicles. So what will happen? If there is no roads, no vehicles, so what will happen? Imagine. Imagine means think. So once you close your eyes and imagine, suppose in the Mirpet we don't have the roads, we don't have the vehicles. So imagine what will happen. How would you travel to school every day? So if there is no vehicles at all, no, so how do you travel to school every day? So I will travel on my foot. Understood? If there is no vehicle, what I should do? I can go to the school daily, no? So what I should do? I walk on my foot. Then how would you carry your school bag? Have you carried a school bag? So I'll carry my school bag on my back, no? Back. Then what kind of difficulties are you likely to face while traveling to school? See, there is no road, so there is no vehicles. How difficulties you face? So it is very difficult to walk on uneven roads. No, uneven means what? Up, down, up, down, up, down. It is not even smooth. Understood? So it is very difficult to walk on such a type of roads. And the path holes, you can find the path holes. Path holes mean the holes on the roads. So it is very difficult to walk on the road, that too carrying a heavy loads on our back. So it is very difficult to walk. We can face all such a type of difficulties when there is no roads on the cities and towns. Okay, then we move on to the let's find out. Let's find out is development of the means of transport. Development of means of transport. Development of means of transport. Okay, imagine your lives without vehicles and roads. Just now I ask you a question, no? Imagine your lives without vehicles and roads. Without them, we would all walk a long distance on uneven surface, carrying goods on our backs or heads. So it is very difficult to walk on uneven roads. Just now you explained now what is the uneven road. So up and down there, the roads are not smooth. So it is very difficult to walk on such a type of roads, and that too carrying heavy loads on our back and the heads. So we may also use animals like horses and donkeys to travel and carry goods on their backs. So when we feel very tired, so you don't want to walk, so what we use the animals, no? Animals like horses and donkeys. So we can use animals like horses and donkeys to travel and carry the goods on their backs. So children, thousands of years ago, life of early humans was much similar to these. So do you know, children, in thousands of years ago, there is no roads like this now, what the roads are nowadays. There is no roads and there is no vehicles. So what happened in the early humans? Same thing, there is no roads, no vehicles. There were no roads or cars, buses or vehicles. The earth was covered with thick jungles. So jungle means forest. So the earth is covered with full of greenery with the forest. People walked from one place to another. People walk from one place to another. Why they are walking? Because they don't have vehicles. Understood? In the third and the second class, you might have learned about the wheel, no? So the early human invented the wheel. Then only the vehicles started. So in the olden days, in the time of the early humans, the people used to walk a long distance by walking. People walk from one place to another through thick forest in search of food. So nowadays we have food everywhere, no? The shops are nearby. We can order the food. So we are using technology to order the food also, isn't it? But in the olden days, there are no technology, no vehicles, no. So what people used to do? They walk long distance. Why they are walking? To search the food. Water and shelter. People use where they used to live near the water. Understood? They carried goods on their backs and heads or drag them if they were heavy. So what people used to do how they carry their heavy things, goods. Goods means nothing but the things here. Goods, not goods, good things. Goods means here the things which we carry. Understood? So how they used to carry on their heads, they used to carry on their bags, and they used to walk. Sometimes they take the help of the animals. Later they started riding on animals like donkeys, horses and camels, and used them to carry loads. So what the people in the early humans age, so after some time they used animals to carry their loads and to travel. However, the invention of wheel changed the way people moved or carried goods from one place to another. People starting using carts pulled by animals. What people started? They started making the carts. When they invented the wheel, people started carrying they started making the carts, and the first vehicle is the cart itself. The early women, they make the cart with the help of the wooden logs, wooden wheels, and they started making the carts, and they used to take the goods and they used to travel in the carts. However, the invention of wheel changed the way people moved or carried goods from one place to another. People started using carts pulled by animals. So after later what happened? They started carts using the carts with the help of the animals. The cart is pulled by the animals. The earth's surface was flattened to make tracks or ways so that the carts and carriages could move easily. So what happened? People started making the roads. So they started making the soil flat. They started making the soil flat like a table, like a plateau. So whenever the soil is flat, the vehicles can move very easily, smoothly, without any disturbance. So they started making the soil flat. Boats and rafts were also used to cross river and streams. So this is the land. In the water bodies, how people used to travel, they used boats and rafts. Rafts also is one of the water transport, like the boat itself. Understood? And they used to cross the rivers and streams. So children, I hope you understand the development of means of transports. In other class, we can discuss more about the transport. Understood? We can discuss the land, water and air transports in our other classes. So until, be safe and be good to your parents. Thank you.